Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video we are going to be going over the meta blitz once again. First video that I posted, we went over the actual blitz itself and how good it is and how dominant it could possibly be in Madden 23. I almost said Madden 22, but in this video we're going to go over how to stop it, ways you could beat it, ways you could pretty much just like shut it down pretty much. Before I get into it, if you guys are new, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, because I know this is going to be a good video for those of you guys who are struggling against this blitz specifically. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, this blitz is the LB Blitz 0 out of the nickel 3-3. Watch the previous video that I posted. It's pretty much showcases the blitz in all of its entirety. In this video we're going to show how to block it, and it's a very simple process, very simple steps, but we are going to go over the blitz one time. If you guys want the full setup, it'll be in the other video, obviously. 3-3-5 nickel, whatever the title video. Now, the setup that I'm going to be showing you guys today on the offensive side, you can run it out of anything, and you don't need to block a running back. That's huge. People don't realize how big that is, but that's huge, not being able to block the running back. So we're just going to call mesh spot, and on the defensive side we're coming out with this nickel 3-3, and we're going to run it one time just to showcase how good of a blitz it is. As you can see, it's already set up. We don't need to have this guy blitzing. We're just going to keep him up there, and right now we're just going to call hike and let the blitz do its thing. As you can see, the sheds are incredible. The looper comes around, and I'm actually going to show the instant replay on that. So the sheds happen. As you can see, this guy is running around literally everybody, and then boom. Now what makes this even worse is in Madden Ultimate Team, you got people that are putting DBs in those linebacker spots, and when that happens, you've got somebody who's got 86, 87 speed currently right now, because it is the beginning of the game, looping around with just super fast guys pretty much, and it's very, very difficult to kind of beat. Now I'm gonna do it one more time. Boom, boom. If you guys want the setup, make sure you guys check out the other video, but it's very, very difficult to beat. And a lot of the times, even if you block that running back, right now we're blocking him, even if you block that running back, the pressure still comes in. As you can see, the pressure is there. You can hover a little bit, make it even worse, but even with the blocked running back, that left side guy comes in pretty much untouched. Now, typically both sides come in untouched. Now, if the running back wasn't there, this guy wouldn't have got picked up. But again, still, this is a 5-man blitz while we're blocking 6 people, even with the running back. So how do you stop it? How do you beat it? Now, there's a couple ways that you guys could beat it. Now, before I show you guys how to block it, run the ball. This is a very easy Madden to run the ball, and a lot of people are coming out in this nickel 3-3 because you can't get pancaked in it. So why not come out in it? You can't get pancaked in it. It's very hard for people to it's very hard for people to think to themselves to just run the ball. Everyone is at a pass first mentality when it comes to Madden for some reason, and I blame Madden 22 for that. So one of the good ways to completely just shut this blitz down is to run right up the gap, because right now everyone is they've got 3 down linemen. They got 3 down linemen, and you know for a fact they have 2 guys that are looping around. So if they're looping around, that means stretches aren't gonna work. Strong powers are not gonna work. Halfback powers, you want to hit the middle of the field. So if you guys are new to the game, you guys are gonna go straight to play type. You're gonna go to run, and you're gonna go to inside handoff. It's gonna be one of these runs, or if you want, fullback run it. It doesn't matter which one you do. Just make sure you guys are running straight up the middle when it comes to trying to beat these plays. So we're just going to call one of these plays, I'm just going to call it a halfback dive out of the nasty. And when this happens, you see them set up their play. I'm just going to man them up on the running back. When this happens, the gap up the middle is kind of free. It kind of opens up. And as you can see, we're there getting yards. And Akers is out here scoring touchdowns on all Madden against that, because a lot of people are they're so worried about trying to pass the ball that they forget that this is even an option. They're so worried about the blitz that they're forgetting that they can run right through it. And that's something that a lot of people got to get into their heads, is to pretty much be able to run right through a blitz. Now mind you, this might not work. because obviously we didn't set up the blitz, but the blitz, it's centered around looping on the outside. So if they're looping on the outside, what is our best bet? Avoid the user and run right into his face pretty much. Okay, so again, they're gonna run their blitz. Boom, it's all set up, and we're gonna run right up the middle. And it doesn't matter if we get stopped, you're always going to get yardage running right up the middle against us. It's an easy formation to run against. Now, let's call timeout and let's call a different play, because I'm going to show you guys how to block it. And blocking it is obviously the most important part of this, because you guys are definitely struggling against it, as I was until I figured it out. So we're just going to call Mills out of this. And again, setting it up, and we're just going to put Edmonds in a contain. So again, this is how it comes in without setting it up. Look at it's just insane, crazy pressure. The defensive tackle even got the pressure there too. So this is how you block it. All you're going to need to do, shift your D-line to the, I like to shift them to the side where the nickel cornerback is. So they are going to be pressing. They're going to be pressing most of the time. They are going to be pressing. So now that he's pressed, you know who the nickel cornerback is by how? Knowing exactly where the extra defensive back is. Now, in this situation, it's this guy hovered right above Cooper Kupp. Okay, that is the slot cornerback. So you guys are going to shift your O-line to protect that way. Okay, so you're going to shift wherever this guy is here, because sometimes when they're aligned, they're going to be aligned and they're going to be on this side. Okay, so let's just change this up real quick. Let's move this guy back. It doesn't change the blitz because this guy is not in a blitzing angle. He's simply manned up. So we're going to shift our line, our pass protection. We're going to slide it to the right, and then we are going to ID that same defensive end that's on that side. Okay, and then once that happens, the blitz will be picked up. As you can see, the pressure's not there. R1's wide open, but obviously I'm more so showcasing how to stop the blitz. And that's exactly what just happened. They literally ran into the other lineman. And we had enough time before this guy actually got the shed to pretty much find an open man and throw the ball. Now, mind you, all 5 routes are out for us. This is an absolute huge tip for those of you guys that are struggling against this. All 5 routes are out. You did not need to block a soul to stop this. Now, granted, if they start sending the slot receiver, that's a whole different situation, because obviously they're sending more people than we are able to block. But again, we're going to take our O-line, we're going to shift the protection to the side of the slot receiver, the slot cornerback, and then we are going to ID the same sided defensive end. And I'll go over it one more time for those of you guys who are brand new to the game. But remember, for those of you guys who are brand new to the game, repetition is what's going to make you better. So if you guys keep doing it, keep learning how to ID, keep learning how to shift your line, it'll be something that you do every single play, and it's going to help you guys out a ton. So again, we do that and everything gets blocked. I don't remember if I actually put the last step. So let's do that one more time. We're going to shift our D-line, our O-line, to the right side, and then we're going to ID that defensive end. So again, let's set up the blitz. Everything is set up. Let me press real quick before people think that I didn't press and showcase one huge step. But yeah, again, boom, it's completely backed up. I don't know why Matthew Stafford's release is that bad, but that is how you block the blitz, boys and girls. And we're gonna go over it one more time for those of you guys who are new, but as you can see, it works like a charm. Boom. Now, for those of you guys who are brand new to Madden and need the step-by-step tutorial on it, what you're gonna wanna do, let's set up the blitz real quick. What you're gonna wanna do is press the L1 or left bumper, and it's gonna bring up your pass protection on the bottom right. As you can see, it says max protect, slide left, slide right, or double team. You're gonna slide whichever way the slot corner is. So right now the slot corner is on the right side. We are gonna take our right stick and move it to the right, okay? Then you are gonna bring up that pass protection menu once again, and you see the little M that's hovered above the outside linebacker that's in the middle. We're gonna press X to ID the mic, and that's gonna give us the ability to pretty much choose any receiver that is kind of hovering close to the line, and we are gonna choose this defensive lineman that is on the same side as the blitzing not blitzing, as the on the same side as the nickel cornerback, which is this guy here. Okay, so we're gonna ID that guy, and that's it. That's how you block it. Then you can sit there and send whatever route it is that you think might beat man coverage or whatever the case may be. I will have a video on that soon, and then the blitz will be picked up. We can't do anything about sheds. If you get shedded, that is simply on your O-line, your O-line's ability to hold their blocks. But all we're doing is trying to block this blitz, and we do an amazing job at doing so by doing that. As you can see, we just got beat by a shed. That's it. The blitz does not need to be patched. People need to stop begging for that blitz to be patched. It doesn't need to be. This is a very easy way to block it. It's very easy, so please start dominating this. The problem is the man coverage behind it, because obviously, as you can see, all these routes are pretty much bagged up, and it's going to be pretty difficult to still beat man coverage. But we are going to come out with a video that's going to help you guys out with some routes that will help you. So again, we are going to shift our D line to the side of the corner, and then we are going to ID the mic on that same side. And the blitz should never ever come in on you guys again. Let's actually make a dot. Actually, Cooper Kupp does not have the routes that I wanted him to have, so that's kind of trash. But everything is blocked up, everything is clamped up, and Akers is out there with a nice little 20-yard gain. My name is Pony Montana. If this video helps you guys out, share it with your peoples. Like it, comment down below on if you guys have a different way to block it, or if you guys have a nice little blitz that you guys might want to send me, so I could take a look at it, see if I can stop it myself, and then I'll post how to stop it. I'll listen, whatever you guys want on the channel, let me know. I'm trying to do daily uploads, so with your help, it'll make it easier for me. And yeah, if you guys are new, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.